Okay, so I'm delighted to be with you today for this intervention. I would like to thank very much the Taiwan Trade Center team. It's a pleasure to be with you for this Western B2B Economic Forum. I was asked to tackle, and that's the first presentation slide, the stakes of the development of AI in healthcare in Europe, and more specifically, these ethical stakes. And I will try to explain them around an explanation of the so-called human warranty principle, which is the new regulatory standard which is bound to be implemented in Europe, which evokes the recognition of human warranty. It has to do with the French bioethics law revision process. We put forward this very idea with Etikia. I'm co-founder of Etikia and also healthcare director for Lumines, which is a French algorithmic and IT design company. And with the Etikia team, we put this idea of human warranty in order to ensure a certain degree of human oversight of AI. If you're interested in the topic, I just gave into the presentation the very references of all the work that has been done around the under the aegis of this bioethics law revision process, which was enacted in the year 2021 under the perimeter of Article 17 of this bioethics law. What is the accurate content of this human warranty principle? It's the next slide. And actually, it embarks two components. The first one is, in the first place, the implementation of a prior information of the patient on the use of AI in his care, informing the patient. And the second component of this human warranty principle is the deployment of a human supervision, a human oversight of the AI solution in real life around conditions of traceability of this human oversighting process. You see the very content of this Article 17 of the French bioethics law. First part, I told you already, the patient information on the use of AI. Two useful jurisprudential exceptions have been provided for, which are urgency and, of course, impossibility of informing in certain specific cases for ER caring patients, which evokes more specifically the ways to perform this information of the patient duty on AI. And as you see, this information process has to do with the use of the data processing itself. The patients need to be informed on the data used in the processing of AI, and this also integrates a role for the designer of the algorithm itself, and these designers have to ensure that this operation delivered by AI are explicable for the users. And that's the other part of this human oversight principle. There's a clear interest, a clear pattern of oversighting under collegiality. That's what we call human warranty colleges, which integrates healthcare professionals and users of AI. And these human warranty colleges will have the duty of monitoring AI all along the way on a regular basis, and of course, accordingly, with the complexity of the AI system. Presents to you the comprehensive international definition supported by the WHO. Human warranty has been turned into an international standard. And as you can read on this slide, the definition is quite crystal clear. Responsibility can be assured by application of a human warranty, which implies evaluation by patients and clinicians in the development and deployment of AI technologies. Human warranty requires application of regulatory principles upstream and downstream of the algorithm. there's a clear need for human oversighting of AI all along the way, both at the stage of conception and implementation. And the European Commission's followed also this pathway. It's put forward in the beginning of the year 2020, and it has been turned into a project bill, a European project bill. A white paper has been endorsed by the European Commission in order to pave the way for the forthcoming draft AI regulation. And with the Etikia team, we have been audited and been by the body of experts of the European Commission, and we presented this human warranty oversighting process. The next slide presents the new rules for high-risk AI system providers, because this new draft AI regulation, European draft AI regulation, is somehow monitored under this principle of addressing AI regulation according to the level of risks embarked by the system. This methodology is clearly linked to a certain degree of assessment of the type of risks sector by sector. What you need to understand as both algorithms conceivers and as algorithms users is that this draft AI regulation is a full range draft AI because it applies to all the AI systems and not only in healthcare. But in healthcare, this use of AI is qualified as a high-risk use of AI, and it needs, therefore, a quite intense human warranty oversight according to the level of risk embarked by the AI system. And you see this drawing, which presents the new rules for high-risk AI system providers. What's interesting to mention is the fact that a functional link has been established between this draft AI regulation and the process of CE marking. As industrials, as business developers, you know that this stage of CE marking is crucial. It conditions the ability of the system, the medical device, to be placed or not on the European market. And according to this pattern, you need to give now a proof of traceability of this human oversighting of the AI system if you want to ease the obtention of the CE marking. And if you see the right part of this scheme, you can see the mention. If substantial changes happen in the AI system's lifecycle, you need to go back to step 2, which is the undergoing of the conformity assessment. And as you know quite well, there are several kinds of AI systems. The main distinction is between so-called static AI systems and machine learning AI systems. And this right side of the scheme mentioned more specifically applies to machine learning AI system. If the system evolves due to data processing during its implementation, you need to adapt your CE marking. And if you previously designed an adequate human oversight scheme, it will be easier for you to shorten the time to get this CE marking adaptation. So that's quite important to point out the fact that there is a clear link between human oversight, human warranty, the forthcoming draft AI regulation, and this process of CE marking. With maybe a more specific focus on Article 14, which embarks human oversight. I won't develop it fully, but you can see that the main idea is the fact that you need to design AI system and develop them in such a way that they can be supervised by human, and therefore human warranty is being put forward as an ethical standard of deployment of AI. Goes deeper into it, and you can see in the Article 14 that we will find once again the two main components that I earlier mentioned of this human warranty principle, the very one that we put forward with ETIKIA since 2017. In the first part, the information of users of the AI solution. In the second part, human supervision of the AI from its design phase and in a logic of continuous quality improvements in its use in real life. But the difference with the French bioethics law is, as you already understood it, this scheme now will be implemented by the beginning of the year 2025. So it's time now to get prepared for that, to all the systems of AI accordingly to their level of risks. Presents more specifically the measures in the paragraph 3rd of this Article 14. What is important to point out is this idea of being aware of the risks associated with decision support of AI. You will find there, again, this idea of informing the final users of AI. I would like to finish this presentation with the presentation of a college of human warranty, a pilot college of human warranty. We designed this with the French Union of Dental Doctors, Union Française pour la Santé Bucco-Dentaire. This it's the next slide. Human warranty college applies to Auralien, which is an AI tool which has been designed by the French company Dental Monitoring. As you see, it's an imaging recognition AI tool which point out a certain level of dental risks. It's a so-called red flagging AI system which highlights or not the need for a dental doctor to come close to the patient in order to verify the red alarm that has been declenched by the AI system. So we performed a previous ethical and legal audit, and the human warranty college is being run under this pattern, 3 meetings per year, during which we review 30 files randomly selected, which have been reviewed in a specific human oversight technological environment, which has been designed by Lumines. And these files have been reviewed by human reviewers who are dental doctors appointed by the French Union of Dental Doctors. And we checked out, that's the next slide, all along the way, the differences between the appreciation of AI and the appreciation of human. This is being operated in an environment adapted for the hosting of healthcare data, designed by Lumines, in which the files are virginized. That is to say, we erase the traces of intervention of AI, and 4 dental surgeons reviewers give their opinion along the pattern of agreed for reporting findings that we co-designed with the Union of Dental Doctors. And as you see, to summarize it, the very basic methodology of human oversight is a comparison of the elements provided by AI versus the analysis of the reviewers. And on the basis of the scrutinization of these differences, we can propose or not corrective steps in order to give the traceability of a continuous quality improvement process, which, and is the final slide, which thank you for your attention, which this human oversight as principle, as I would state as a conclusion, is on the very basically way to state it, a quality principle, a new standard of regulation of AI in order to strike an appropriate balance between the necessary development of AI of healthcare and its wonderful implementation tools and the need to regulate ethically the risks embarked by the AI system. Thank you for this attention, of course. You've got my email, and do not hesitate to reach us if you'd like to know more of this human warranty regulation of AI. Thank you.